For 20 years, I've been thinking about the postseason, so kind of living in the moment. We have an opportunity to play the next one. That's all you can ask for.
They ain't beating Oklahoma City, not with Shea Butter coming to town. It's different.
They're not satisfied with just one championship.
I live for this moment.
LeBron is money. SGA delivers.
The Lakers will take on the reigning NBA champs, the Thunder, in the semifinals. The Thunder swept the regular season matchup against the Lakers. However, the Lakers have won 7 of their last 9 playoff series against defending champions. Here's JJ Redick with high praise for OKC.
The Thunder are one of the greatest teams ever in NBA history. That's just the reality. They're that good. I think our guys recognize that and respect that, and we know what kind of task we have in front of us.
All right, one of the greatest teams that he's seen would LBJ, LeBron James, end the GOAT combo if the Lakers can get past the Thunder, meaning they win the series and they go to the Western Conference Finals. What do you think, Stephen A?
Well, what do I think about what? What do you ask?
Do you
You know what she's asking.
Conversation. You knew what I was asking.
You know what she's asking.
There's nothing that's going to change this conversation. Let's understand right now, LeBron already holds GOAT status in one category. We have never seen anybody this great this long. I was listening to Jay Billis on the weekend on Sirius XM. He was being interviewed on NBA radio, and he said that LeBron might be the greatest athlete, 40-plus years of age, he's ever seen. I agree with that. He's in his 23rd season. Somebody this great, this long, you got to look at Djokovic. You got to look at Serena Williams. You got to look at other people in different sports. There's nobody that's been this great this long. It's just that simple. He's phenomenal. And I think that the real credit, whether it's credit to him or shame to others, somebody needs to explain why this dude at age 41 is still in better shape than 95% of the league, all of whom happen to be younger than him. You know, you got some cats in their 20s that ain't in the shape that LeBron James is. What I'm talking about cardiovascularly. Why the hell is that? What is that about? Right? I mean, you credit him and his commitment to excellence and greatness. But in other people, you're looking around like, why can't you be at least in good shape, in great shape? How come that can't be the case, okay? When you start talking about some of the great conditioned athletes in the NBA, LeBron is tier one level. Him, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, a few others. Why the hell is he in the kind of shape that's better than more than 95% of the league at age 41 in his 23rd season? But we'll take this moment to give him credit. So in that regard, fine. But I have two eyes. I know what I saw watching Michael Jordan. I know what I've seen watching LeBron James. And I'm telling you, there's a GOAT, and anybody that knows basketball that watched it, you understand the way that I watched it, the way that countless others have watched it. We know what the hell we saw from MJ. We know what the hell we saw from the competition going up against MJ. You know, LeBron will sit up there and beat you. Jordan snatched your heart. I mean, he made you not want to show up. You understand? It was just it's different levels to this. You understand? That Hall of Fame is special rooms, and LeBron is right there in that room with all the all-time greats like Jordan and Isaiah and Kareem and others. But I'm sorry. You know, I mean, I know what I saw. And so for me, we can go statistically and stuff like that. I'd win that argument too. But the point is, looking at it and seeing what I saw, there's nothing, I'm not, listen, other people can feel their way. I'm not here to try to convince anybody anything. I'm telling the world, you'll never convince me that LeBron is the GOAT over Michael Jordan. I know what the hell I saw, okay? And I've been watching both. I'm not moving. Anybody else can do what the hell they want. I ain't gonna change their life, but they damn sure ain't gonna change mine. That's the way it is.
Well, I'm glad the producer told me I have 5 minutes in my ear so I can change your life.
I need one of those minutes.
There's just not one GOAT, Stephen A. You know, when I listen to you on the various shows that you're on, I'm always kind of awestruck with the level of insightfulness that you bring to the table, how smart you are, with things. And then when I hear you pontificate on this one subject matter.
Feel the same way about you.
Same. I feel almost like I'm being let down because it's, here's one in order, because I've seen it with my eyes. Stylistically, I rock with it. It's so different, and the numbers are proving right. I have to make the other two smaller because he has to be it, when honestly, him, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and LeBron are the GOATs of the game of basketball. And it's okay to put them all on the top shelf. It's okay to say that if LeBron at 41 years old, who's averaging 29 and 9 and 9 on 45% shooting from the field and 43% shooting from the three-point line, if he beats Oklahoma City, who is probably one of the greatest teams that we've seen in basketball, that it edges him closer, that they're on that pedestal, those three. Why can't we just say that? Why does it have to be one? It doesn't matter what the other one does. He'll never reach that pinnacle. And I know we can sit up here and say 6-0 in the finals. But with the same breath, 10 NBA appearances, all of a sudden we diminish a player because he gets there and he can't get over the hump in a team sport. When you start seeing the names of the people that he's taken to NBA Finals, we're going to diminish that? I can build on that. Jerry Krause was my guy. My guy. Jerry Krause and I had so many conversations about how important Scottie Pippen was to that team, about how important and what Michael Jordan wasn't able to do sometimes without Scottie being there. Right? So now we're going to sit here and then say with LeBron, with Boobie Gibson or Matthew Dellavedova, who are all concrete players. Just look at the players he's taken to the finals. Just those three. Just put them all there, all on the top shelf. Don't stack them one on top of the other. Just let them have it.
Right. Okay. Now, you do that.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get you to do it too.
Hold on. I'm not doing it. Why? Because, Jay, respectfully, I'm not afraid to answer the question. Of course there's different categories. Didn't I say that nobody has ever been this great for this long? Who's using the word diminished? You buying into that sauce that LeBron been trying to sell. Oh, if you don't sit up there and acknowledge, let me finish. I never uttered the disrespectful word in my soliloquy before you started speaking. I specifically stated, nobody has been this great for this long. The GOAT of longevity. There could be different categories. His conditioning, his greatness, 41 years of age, 23rd season. Michael Jordan didn't do that. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar didn't look like that. But LeBron has. LeBron, for all we know, LeBron is trying to go a quarter century in the NBA. He's trying to play 25 years. He ain't trying to stop at 23. Could you imagine if he pulled that off? Who the hell has ever been that great? I also said tier one. I also said there's different rooms in the Hall of Fame, and he's in the creme de la creme. I didn't utter the word disrespect, but Jay Williams gonna come on the air. You know, why do we have to lower? Why do we have to? I'm going like this. Who's lowering? The point is that I did this stat the other day. Do you know there's been nearly 5,500 players in the NBA in its history? 5,500.
Yes.
Okay. In the 75-plus year history of the sport, I have this man as number 2 all time. Tell me what is remotely disrespectful about that other than verbiage coming out of the mouth of a Maverick Carter or a Rich Paul or somebody in that camp saying, it is disrespectful. No, it ain't. It's not disrespectful at all. There are over nearly 5,500 players in the 75-plus year history of the sport, and I have this man
people find disrespectful
as number 2 all time. That's what it is.
It's not.
What's the problem?
It's the fact that it never feels like it's enough because it doesn't surpass the expectation.
It's not enough to be. It's not enough to be number 1.
What was enough to be?
Because of Michael Jordan.
What was enough to be number 1 in your appearance? What was enough to be number 1? Lay it out for me.
I'm thinking about a 10-time scoring champion, the brother that averaged 34 in closeout games, a guy that's undefeated with 6
lucky we gotta
NBA
go to
Finals
break.
We gotta go to break.
MVPs.
gotta
I'm
go to
thinking
break.
about
We gotta go to
a
break.
9-time
Lucky they tell me we gotta go to
all-defensive
break.
team player. I'm thinking, must I go
saying
on?
put them all on the top shelf.
There's a plethora of things I can. Do you have time?
No.
No, we don't have time. That's the problem.
Welcome home, Roscoe Jenkins. You got time? I got plenty of time. Come on now.
Okay, no, we do
I got
not
plenty
have time.
more.
But can I just clarify? So if
Thank
someone
you.
asks you the GOAT in the NBA, you list 3 people every time?
Yes.
Even though there's no plural in the
Yes.
GOAT? Okay, I'm just.
That's